Welcome back to the videos, guys, and if you're new to the channel, I'm Austin and we are working on our now turbo 280Z. So let's jump right into it. Today we are sorting out the fueling issue with the 280Z. I've gotten it to run pretty dang good on the stock injectors, but up top we lean out and we're a little lean at idle. So what I am doing is pulling the stock fuel rail, and we are going to put a turbo 280ZX fuel rail into the car. These are our new injectors. These are, I want to say, approximately 80 cc's more than the stock 280Z. I think stock 280Z is 180 and these are like 260, 265. So we'll be able to flow approximately 1/3 more fuel through these injectors and be able to keep up with our 8 PSI goal. So we have an 8 PSI wastegate spring in there right now. I think 12-ish is the max you can run on these injectors. So we're not hitting that number, which is good. We're gonna stay below that and in a safe threshold, and 8 PSI on this motor should hold up for quite a while. So what I'm doing right now is prepping the fuel rail to go into the car. We don't need the fuel pressure regulator, so I'm pulling that off, and then I'm gonna go through and clean the injectors a little bit, get them looking a little bit prettier, and just try and make sure that everything's in good working order. I ordered these off eBay from a wrecked 82 280ZX turbo, and we're hoping that they work. So I'm gonna throw everything on and we'll fire her up and get it running. We've got the new injectors in. It sounds like it's all firing. A little bit cleaner of a setup too. And we are just dialing in our AFRs right there.
At 14.3. We're idling at about 10,000 or 1,000 RPMs.
Give it more. So now that I got things dialed in, I pulled a plug out, just a random one, and let's see if you guys can focus. And we are now starting to run right about where we want to be. Before they were white because we were running lean, and now that we've got the fuel mixture adjusted, it looks pretty good, and we're going to go ahead and throw this back in and take her for a drive. So we got an exhaust on the car. Sorry, this video is going to be a little bit choppy. I didn't want to take the GoPro in the car until you could hear and not be overly loud.
Just here. Just here.
Look at that pregnant belly. Anywho, so what we're doing right now is tightening all the exhaust components up, mostly on the manifold. They're a little loose, and then I'll take the heat blanket off and make sure that the turbo bolts are off. I can hear the gasket kind of flapping around a little bit. The new exhaust sits a little bit more recessed than before, so it's all the way up under there now, and it's 3-inch. It's 3 inches all the way back. So we got a V-band on the back of the downpipe, and then it just goes straight through to that muffler, and that's a single chamber straight through muffler, so it actually quiets the car down quite a bit.
Like a lot of it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this all tightened up, and then we can go for a ride. I was able to get everything tightened up pretty well. There was quite a few bolts that were loose. None on the turbo were really loose, so that's reassuring, mostly just on the manifold itself. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is start the car so you guys can hear it. And then we will go for a little drive after Justice is done sanding the wing. So we'll flip everything on. Oh. Cold, so we'll give her a second. Our AFRs have now gone down dramatically because I fixed the vacuum leak. Well, let's go take her out for a spin, shall we?
Well, she seems to be cruising pretty well.
Yeah, she's doing pretty aight. If I do say so myself. And floors are still a little rich, but I'd rather be a little rich than a little lean. So it's got a nice sound to it, not too loud. Just another day in paradise. Well, we were gonna go for a quick rip, and before I could even get the GoPro up and activated, the clutch slave cylinder blew out on me. So now I have got to, see if you can see it, pull that off. The seal that's inside there went out, so I got to pull that whole thing off and then take it into the parts store and get it exchanged. Let me show you guys kind of what happened. I don't know how well you can see this, but that O-ring right there split in two, and that's how we lost all of our pressure. So we got a new one on the way. This is under warranty, so we will be able to get another one for free and just replace it, but it won't be here till tomorrow. So as of today, the driving for the Datsun is done, which sucks because it is a heck of a lot of fun. And I got a couple seconds of footage, but we will definitely get more once the car has a new slave cylinder. So until then, we're kind of at a standstill for the next 24 hours. And sucks because I really wanted to show you guys what's going on and show you guys the car, pretty much show you how it drives, how it sounds. But it's okay. A lot worse things could have broken. I'm just happy that that was a cheap part. Well, I say cheap, but it's free. So the 20 bucks I paid originally, and it's under a lifetime warranty, so we're good. If it breaks again, it just cost me more brake fluid and time. But this is probably where I'm going to leave off today's video, because this is kind of a downer, but it happens. Things break, things get hot, things get used, and over time it just happens. So thank you all for watching. I will catch you next time. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we will actually have driving videos next time, hopefully in a canyon. We got a car show this weekend, so I may or may not film at that. And then we got one next week as well. If you are in the Cache Valley location, it's called the Cache Valley Cruise Inn. That's next Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, peace out. I'll catch you next time. Like, comment, subscribe, and there's another car coming. I'll leave it at that. Peace.